Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Pisces August 30th, 2024. Mercury ends its retrograde period today, and you'll soon begin to feel the fog lifting in the areas of work, career, reputation, and friendship. Recent feelings of a lack of direction or of being in the dark about critical areas of your life have left you in a state of limbo, which is now likely to dissipate. You'll gain more information to round out your choices, and career matters tend to resume or pick up speed. Watch for confused plans and communications today as the shift happens. Besides the Mercury station, which can be confusing, an opposition occurs between Venus and Neptune, prompting a realization that bumps someone or something off their pedestal. Problems related to boundaries with lovers, friends, or children can be an issue if you've been exceptionally accommodating and letting things slide to maintain good feelings or peace. Temporarily, glossing over the bad stuff can be all too easy. Mercury has been going back and forth for weeks, but today, the clouds are parting. Mercury retrograde is officially over as of today. As he spins within your solar house of professional advancement in direct motion, this will give you an opportunity to discuss your long-term career ambitions with your one and only. Create a strategy for ways that you can work as a team to manifest these goals. While you're likely to be a bit busy on the job, don't let it stress you out. Remember to always prioritize a healthy work and life balance that empowers the possibilities of romance. You deserve to live life to the fullest. Mercury remains here until September. Who can you trust? You may have seen your colleagues' true colors time and time again these last few weeks. Reflect on your recent experiences, as Venus in Virgo opposes Neptune retrograde in Pisces and Mercury stations direct in Leo. The cosmic energy is urging you to disconnect from disingenuine individuals. You should not be associated with professionals who want to dim your light. Begin creating distance from these frenemies, especially if you want to pursue a professional aspiration. Surround yourself with tried and true work friends as you continue to persevere in your career path. You have a great quality, the virtue of acceptance. Though not always forgiving after a bad experience, you are open to almost anything new. This is an excellent time to ask yourself what new avenues of physical activity you would like to open up to. The goal will be to choose something you are able to stick with. If you want to explore a higher level of what you are currently doing, open up to that possibility as well. Your number will incite you to follow rather than open up a path today, so you may feel somewhat submissive in relation to a person or situation close to you. You may have to bear a burden or try to find an equilibrium. Take responsibility for your dependence on others. Concentrate on the task that needs to be accomplished and take the long view. Today, you don't have the necessary hand to move things ahead alone. Amid the workweek, Mercury has paused abruptly as he spends his final full day in retrograde motion within your career sector. With both planets in your work sector also in retrograde motion, it might feel like things have come to a standstill, but this pause offers a valuable opportunity for reflection. With every planet in your two professional houses in retrograde motion, instead of resisting the slowdown, take advantage of the perspective this gives you. This reflective period will also help you embrace some exciting days ahead that are focused on playful, creative, and adventurous aspects of life. While a friendly aspect between Uranus in your relationship sector and Venus in your friendship sector that peaked yesterday is starting to separate, it remains just as potent. Until Venus, the planet of love, leaves in 2 days, this is not only supporting friendship and relationship building but is keeping the laws of attraction and synchronicity in play. Our eyes in the sky. Today, as you navigate your conversations and interactions, let your instincts guide you. Trust your intuition, that inner compass that always seems to know the right direction, even when the path ahead feels uncertain. You have a solid foundation of common sense and wisdom within you. Use that as your guidepost. When decisions arise, whether big or small, trust that you're in control and capable of making the choices that best serve your well-being. Sometimes, we get caught up in the details, analyzing facts and figures until we're overwhelmed, but remember that those numbers don't always capture the whole story. That's where your gut comes in. It's the quiet voice that aligns you with your true self and steers you toward the right course. Even if today brings heightened sensitivity, don't let that hold you back from expressing your truth. Sensitivity is not a weakness. In fact, it's one of your greatest strengths. It allows you to approach your conversations with empathy, understanding, and emotional sincerity, qualities that others, especially the women in your life, will deeply value. Have you ever noticed how, when you listen with an open heart, people feel safe to share their own truths? Today, your emotional intelligence can help you create an environment of trust and connection. This is your superpower. Use it to influence discussions in a positive, uplifting way. But while you're out there offering your support and guidance, don't forget about yourself. Your own emotional needs deserve just as much attention. If you find yourself feeling overwhelmed, take a step back and check in with your body. It's amazing how our physical health is so closely tied to our emotional well-being. Have you ever ignored that little twinge of discomfort, only to realize later it was a sign you needed a break? Today, pay attention to those signals, whether it's a tension headache, fatigue, or just a sense of restlessness. Stress can sneak up on us when we're busy taking care of everyone else, so make sure you're also taking care of yourself. The temptation for indulgences may be strong today. You might find yourself drawn to that delicious slice of cake, a spontaneous shopping spree, or even some other guilty pleasures that are hard to resist. And while it's perfectly okay to treat yourself, be mindful of the line between enjoyment and overindulgence. CE. Have you ever given in to a craving, only to feel a bit of regret afterward? Finding that sweet spot of balance, where you can enjoy life's pleasures without going overboard, will help you avoid any lingering feelings of guilt. As you reflect on your emotions and actions, don't be surprised if some inconsistencies bubble up to the surface. That's completely normal. We all have days where we act out of character or feel more emotionally charged than usual. Maybe today is one of those days where you find yourself more bold, daring, or outspoken than expected. And you know what? That's okay. These moments are part of your unique journey. Sometimes showing a different side of yourself can be liberating, even if it catches others off guard. Have you ever had a day where you embraced your spontaneous side, and it led to something exciting or unexpected? Embrace that energy, it's all part of your growth and evolution. However, be mindful of your emotional intensity, especially in conversations. If you feel a bit of verbal sparring coming on, try to keep it light and playful. We've all been in situations where a casual debate turned into something more heated than intended. Remember, it's not about winning or proving a point, it's about communicating with respect and understanding. Have you ever left an argument wishing you'd handled it differently? Avoid that by knowing when to step back, breathe, and choose peace over conflict. There's great strength in being able to walk away from unnecessary drama and prioritize harmony.